It's like a thunder's roar. Rubber burns and the engine soars. Rev bomb rides with a wild man's pride. The world can't keep up no matter how it tries. Rev bomb's motorbikes got a heart of steel. Wheels spinning faster than the fear we feel. Lights flash like fire in the dead of night. He's a rebel on wheels chasing freedom's light.
Hello, welcome along to Eclipse Motorcycles, the first ride test of this, the new LXR 125 Euro 5.5. Gold frame, black gloss panels with the LXR emblazoned with that deep gold. Nice high can to it. Front brakes on this are absolutely massive. So, let's get out and have that first ride test on this bike. So, dash is exactly the same as the last one. Everything's exactly the same, apart from the spec, and obviously the horsepower of the bike has changed slightly. So we are going to get out, we're going to have a little run on this, and go and see what it's like in this glorious sunshine. So obviously brand new bike, which means we are limited to 40 miles an hour on the first test ride. But just a quick video to get a view and a feel of how the bike handles. Now, 32-inch leg, and believe it or not, I'm on tiptoes. So, seems to me that the seat has altered. The seat feels a lot more curved and comfortable. So, first impressions, compared to the old LXR, I feel a lot higher on the bike. And it's obviously putting me on tiptoes now. But sitting a nice steady 40, 6-speed box. The clutch is still, and gearbox is still as good as the old model. But they have altered all the spec. What we're going to do, round about now, as we come up to the lights, you'll have about 30 seconds of spec pop up on the screen about here. So pause the video and have a look at all the spec of this bike. Now just clicking down through the box, clutch in, that clicks down very easily through the box. But just looking down, you can actually see that I am on tiptoes here. I'm on the balls of my feet. If I try and flat foot, I have to get myself right up on the tank to ride this bike. So, bike is definitely a lot higher. And the one thing is, obviously, a lot of the bigger riders were complaining that they had to bend their legs to sit on one of these, and the LXS, as I said when I did the LXS review, I couldn't fit on that bike because of my long legs. Now I've got perfect placement. I can literally get to the flats of my feet by leaning over a little bit. Onto the dual carriage we would go, and just rock it through the gears into 6, nice steady 40, and we're sitting around about 5,500 RPM, nice and steady, 40 to 45 mile an hour, which is what you would need to do for your first 500 miles. But all in all, it feels a lot better. And can I now tuck myself, which I can, behind the screen? I can now get myself over the tank to actually get a decent placement. So all in all, they've definitely changed everything on this bike. Now the new spec engine obviously feels a little more torquey from the get-go. It's not hanging around to get itself up to 40 mile an hour. So what do I think first off? Well, I like how I'm seated. I like how I'm a lot higher on the bike, being a long-legged rider. And obviously it's not being a lot higher up, it's still not straining my wrists as bad as some of the 125 sports bikes. So good placement of the seat and the rider's position. The pegs, you're about a good 4 or 5 inches back from the mid position, so you are already in that sports bike feel. Your legs are tucked behind you and it taps feel very good. Get me toes to both controls, very easy to get to that rear brake and that gear position. Flipping down through the gearbox, little bit of front brake, and we're going to check the brake out on this. We're going to come in on the front brake at the next junction and woo, because there is a van there, and that pulls down straight through the box very easily. Back through the box we go. What's it like through the corners? Fresh tyres. Tyres are nicely warm, lovely sunny roads, and it leans very well. It's very stable in the corners. So, is available from Eclipse Motorcycles. There is going to be a further ride video on this, but if you are interested, give our bike sales team a call, and the number is 01908 822 458, or you can have a look on the website, which is eclipsemotorcyclesmk.co.uk. Visit the website there, where you'll find all the pictures and all the videos for this as well. But overall, first impressions, it's a lot better than the old LXR, and I did like the old LXRs. This one is just a little bit more refined and a little bit better quality, which is not a bad thing. So, keep an eye out for the further ride testing. As I say, if you want one, give us a call. We have these in stock. We will speak to you soon on the next test ride. But until then, be well, ride safe, and from Eclipse Motorcycles and myself, RB, be well, ride safe, and it's a big goodbye from me.